Hello everyone, this is Father the Ever-Chosen, back in Total War Warhammer 2, jumping in as the Von Carsteins. We're at an end turn here, so I'm going to click that. When last we left, Nuln had confederated with Reichland. We had finally pacified the dwarves of Karakirn, and we're about to go into a full-fledged war against Zufbar. And Karek, I guess, now has decided that they also wish to be thrown into that war. We still have Ostermark knocking on our northern door, and the Slayer King is coming down out of his mountain into Sylvania. So we are still pretty pressed to the wall. Isabella is going to be pulling back and probably starting to raid Solland. We've got Malsar going to be going up here into Carrick Dromar.
More sleep shine.
Let's change that out. But before we go in, perhaps a few more units could be useful. All we need is the Vigor Mortis effect. So I think if we can grab a corpse card and some Vargeists, this army will be better suited. Yeah, he's going to get 2 turns to recruit units, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run.
Von Carstein.
And Vlad sitting back here. Oakenhammer is relatively undefended. A Thane, a Hammer, 3 Longbeards, a Thunderer, some Quarrelers, and a Grudge Thrower.
Undeath
If we take
ascendant.
Hera and Vlad,
Vlad. All shall know me.
I think that might be
Shed their
the
blood.
better choice.
Darkness comes.
What's the range? About there.
Yes.
I want their
And
souls.
we've got Hera in here, bringing a little bit of magic. Arnzapal's Black Horror. So I think this force will be the better
Massacre them.
than just having Vlad come up here. Castle Drakenhof, still needing to wait. Not going to rebuild Essen. I think I'm just going to continuously get hammered. But we'll look around the rest of the Empire and see where else I can be improving things. Let's grab these 2 for Isabella. And I have a White King that I could raise up. Yeah, let's grab a White King from Malsar, I think, would be the best. Let's grab Hans von Senkenhoff. He's going to have poison attacks. We'll grab Training, Plague Master, and Hard to Hit just to keep him alive. So, I
The
think we'll jump in
world will
here.
be mine.
Yes, my sire.
As Vlad and Hera
Annihilate them.
and hit Oakenhammer. Hopefully, with starting to cripple Zufbar, we can eventually turn our attention back north and wipe out Ostermark and wipe out the Slayer King in Kadrin. But hopefully, once we do all that, my goal for this campaign is really just to take control of the Empire and Kislev and maybe the northern portion of the World's Edge Mountains. So we'll take all of Zufbar and then just roll up and go north. Beyond that, I think I think would just take the campaign too long before we get the update for Altharian the Grim and Grom the Paunch, and I will be starting an Altharian campaign as soon as that goes live. So we'll have all these. The cavalry are pretty much going to be useless. And we'll start the battle. Let's move these zombies up into position. And we'll start moving Vlad and his force in this way. Vlad's going to go straight down here. And his infantry. And then we'll move the direwolves up here. Let's get our lord and this necromancer and these other fast moving units up and going. So the balance power heavily weighted in our favor. Let's have them hit the Thunderers actually instead. And we'll move our infantry up north. Slow and steady, coming up. And we really need our bats to start hitting those grudge throwers. We'll pull the cavalry back into the woods. We've got an engagement going on down here. But other than that, I think we can actually move Vlad to the top. I think these dire wolves will be more than a match. And we'll have ours. I mean, if I lose all the zombies, what does it matter? They're zombies. We really need Vlad to engage these long beards. Let's have our stuff mortars kind of sit back, relax for a moment. Grudge thrower is gone. Pull our bats out. Why do you need to path that way? They're bats. Let's get our dire wolves in there. And we'll have the bats. Let's pull a bat this way. So it should be alright. Our two supporting characters are coming. Let's commit everybody. And we're going to pull Vlad away. And hopefully Vlad can just go up and in and start taking out some of these other units. Vlad we are going to need to start getting him out with some better spells. He definitely could be, he could definitely use some summoning spells, or even just gazing the gash might be helpful for him. Not having access to any powerful spells is definitely starting to hamper his ability. I mean, obviously he can sit here and tank out these hammerers, but you know, he's going to be in here chewing on them for a while. And I can't really afford to always have him doing that. Alright, let's move these bats. And we've got these two dire wolves that can now rear charge those longbeards, and these longbeards will be surrounded at that point. Not that that's, you know, truly going to affect them that much. They are longbeards. Alright, close to speed, just to get her in there.
We are the new order.
Need her up and in there fighting, like yesterday.
All shall bow before me.
Glad to heal yourself up. And Vlad should be fine in here for a little bit longer with no support.
Necromancer. Swiftly.
These long beards see if I can move these dire wolves up. Charge back in. Really, at this point, it's just the waiting.
This world is mine.
Vlad's still sitting up in here, alive for now. These Longbeards will be able to chew on these units literally all day. There's almost nothing I can do to prevent that from happening at this point. But Vlad, hopefully, will be able to take out this Lord. Longbeards over here still going strong, but now they are engaged by Hera. So we're just going to fast forward things. Hopefully, that'll end up being fine. Can't really afford to lose him again. Go back to just standard play.
Bleed them!
And everybody attack. Did have cavalry, I thought, coming. They are still coming.
War of the dead.
It's going to take him a while. Vlad has almost taken out the Lord, but these hammers, I mean, Vlad's not in the best position. He's not in the position I really want him to be. I really need to get these cavalry up and around.
What do you want?
Once more. Grand Hales, Dance Macabre. Alright, let's just start pulling you guys this way. Pulling everybody that way.
The world is mine.
Ooh. It's gonna be a close one for Vlad.
Attack!
I think we're just gonna have to hold
Of
them back
death
down.
wins. With haste.
Leave it to these other units. These Longbeards literally just, again, I'm always impressed by the sheer mass of the Dwarven units, even when compared to, you know, cavalry, where they, you know, can just gum up cavalry, even just one unit. And this Longbeard, you know, it's gonna sit at that, you know, 8 leadership, even though it's surrounded.
We surpass
It
Nagat.
can sit there all day. But at this point, the cavalry is here. Should be able to make quick work of these Longbeards. They've been in sustained combat. They're broken now, and now it's just a matter of wrapping it up. Hera should be all right to sit here and melee. The Lords are gone. It's really just whether I can get this bound spell off. But you should be able to. It should go right across the hammers. And they ended up taking just massive damage. Almost 1,000 points, I think, there. Let's keep moving our cavalry. These Quarrelers should be no match. And we'll walk away with some losses, but of troops that, you know, could afford to be lost. Vlad will be, you know, maybe less healthy than I would have liked him to be, but hopefully Hera will have gotten some experience, we'll level her up, and we'll have Vlad and Hera end up hitting Zufbar here in the next few turns. And we will end up occupying Oakenhammer. Ooh. So, whew. We will loot and occupy.
Undeath ascendant.
No reason not to. Just get a little bit more. Get Master dead. And
Expand
Hera
Sylvania's
will
borders.
retreat back to Castle Dragonhof just to keep it safe. Broken Hammer. I think we'll be good just with rebuilding the Shady Township. Malsar sitting here still recruiting. So, yep. I think that'll be the best bet for us right now. Yep. So we'll end turn. And we'll gear up to hit Zufbar in probably the next 3 or 4 turns. Obviously, we're still going to have to deal with Ostermark here in the north.
My words are as deadly.
A peace treaty with Ostland. Why not? There's no reason to be at war with them. Probably could have tried to squeeze out some money, but all good. Zelig, von Carstein, and Mannfred. So, both of those, you know, Zelig is a decent enough lord, but I really need Mannfred back over anyone else. Oh, and we're just going to grab him a bunch of dire wolves for right now, just to protect him. And we'll start moving Isabella over this way. Take a look at Valdorf. It's pretty well defended, and they've got a pretty decent garrison here. But we'll just step in and just raid right there. Should be more than enough. Aberland is pretty well defended. As soon as these walls are done, I'm not going to have to worry too much. Ostland seems to have backed off, which I'm very thankful for.
All shall know me.
We'll just be able to sit here for a few turns. Let's grab a gibbet for the public order. You really don't want to have to deal with a rebellion.
What do you want?
And we'll have Malsar just sit here. Pop in that training. And
Lord of the Night. I have no time for this.
This night?
Yeah, I think at this point we'll go through another end turn. Hopefully some of you will catch my video that I'm putting out later today. You're going to get 2 videos on this Friday. It'll be another Tomb King quick battle, but this one will be another replay review.
Then shall I hear thine.
They want a peace treaty. The only problem I see with having a peace treaty is that as soon as I move people, well, could keep Hera just in the south. Let's counter offer. Demand payments. 23. No. Low success rate. 13. 3. Let's go with, if they'll give me 500 dark magic. Alright. Peace with them is worth it's definitely worth it. Because now I can take Malsar and move him right north. And we will have Vlad move right in conjunction with him.
I thirst.
We'll keep Hera back here. There's really no reason to move her up as well. Let's get those minor buffs. And we'll have Mannfred probably advance with him as well. Now, You can start rebuilding Essen. Repair. Oak and Hammer will end up rebelling. Cancel construction and demolish. If I lose Oak and Hammer, I'm not overly concerned. Really, right now, I'm more concerned about, you know, finally taking Essen. Now we'll come over here and move to Isabella. We'll start our raiding campaign here. 361. It's a pretty decent amount. She'll be spreading vampiric corruption through the province and racking up a little bit of experience. She should probably level up after 1 or 2 turns of raiding, which will be quite nice. On top of that, I think upgrading the Wretched Farm is probably the next best thing. A little more income and growth. And we'll go through another intern. But back to that quick battle that'll be coming out later today. The retrospective look at a battle replay. I do want to test out that method of releasing the videos for you all, and if you like that over the active fight, please let me know in the comments of those videos. It really helps out in gearing how I put out the content, because at the end of the day, do this, you know, for you guys, and whatever you want is what I want to put out. Occupy again. Let's grab growth. Bounce spell, the Amber Trance. Shrieking Blade, not bad for now until he gets Blood Drinker. And I guess let's start moving Mannfred down this. Give him, no, not Curse of Years. Give him Wind of Death.
More sleep, child.
And let's see, what's the best course of action for Malsar? Let's just top off Guile and Glamour and Necrarch. We'll end up popping him on a corpse cart here. No, we'll wait to put him on the corpse cart with Unholy Lodestone. So we'll grab Grave Ward and boost income, and then for our White King, just top out hard to hit and start keeping him just a very defensive unit.
All shall know me and tremble.
Vlad can get the Tithe Zombies. And we'll probably just keep it like that for now. And hopefully that will just be able to hold for the time being. Obviously Castle Drakenhof still has 3 more turns. We really need to get that population surplus going. And then I think as soon as we upgrade Isabella here, we can end turn. We'll grab her Red Fury and Blade Shield. So Isabella is by far our most successful general. Let's move her just a smidge more in. Maybe closer to Steingart. If I hit Steingart, I could definitely take it, but that will ignite another war. And looking at the Golden Order, they actually don't have any allies, so it might not be the worst thing. And the first province they would be able to hit is Abraham, which is a tough nut to crack. So maybe next turn we'll have Isabella hit Steingard. Just for a little bit more money. We've got an imminent rebellion here in Oakenhammer I'm not too worried about. Let's end the turn once more. So hopefully we're able to mop some of this up pretty quick here, so we can finish this campaign in, you know, another time or two, so we can get on with Altharian the Grim when he comes out. I'm quite excited for the new DLC. It looks excellent. Embed a necromancer into.
I am invincible.
So we'll just move.
Very good.
Our necromancer just for that additional. And
What? The true von Carstein.
at this point, Essen is still just such a defensive bastion, and I've got Kadrin right here. But between these three armies,
What do you want?
I really do think that I should be able to.
Bow! I
So we'll
want
hit
their
Essen with
souls.
Vlad.
Death and destruction.
All right. And we've got to move somebody to Blightwater, which I'm not going to do right this moment.
All die. Moving.
Push that gentleman out.
This night.
And we'll move Mannfred in.
Terrorists.
And this is what I like to see. We've got Blood Knights, Hex Wraiths, Vargulfs, a Black Coach, Graveguard. Plenty of really good units. 2 summons.
Shed their blood.
But we're going to put them in Vlad's army, because Vlad's definitely the character that I would rather see at that.
I hunt. No mercy.
And we've got, let's look at Essen's battle map. But we've got a pretty sizable force now to take it out. They would be able to fire on us pretty much the whole time. Get the Bargeists in, shut down some of the stuff. I think what I'm going to do, and I will quick save just in case, but I really just want to get Essen done and over with. So I am going to auto-resolve. If the result is terrible, I will probably go back and fight it. But I'm getting near the end of my time, and I really want to end this on a good note. So we didn't lose the Blood Knights, the Hex Wraiths, the Vargulf. We didn't end up losing any units, which is really, at the end of the day, what I needed to have happen. Capture and occupy Essen. We're making money again. We got some money. And we need to win a battle against the Empire. This Necromancer gets to upgrade yet again. So now, finally, things are really, truly turning up. We'll grab... Let's grab Raise Dead, because it's just such a good utility spell. And
You dare.
let me just
I'll
take a peek.
Sigmar's throne.
Still can raise quite a large array of units. Mannfred definitely could use some,
King
seeing
of
as
darkness.
well, these units,
No.
or these 2 armies aren't even remotely a threat. Let's hit
Wipe
the
them
Dolphus
out.
the Swift. Give the armor piercing to that unit.
My blood.
We win that battle. More dark magic for us. And raid Kemperbad, which is all the way over there. The Book of Arkan. It's a very good
No.
bounce spell. So things are finally looking just great for us. We're going to move Mannfred over here so that we can support each other. And for Mannfred, I think we're going to have to... Let's give him these 2 Cryptors. And let's just grab a bunch of Skeletal Spears since they have no upkeep. That'll be perfect. We'll just be able to sit with a nice little army there. Essen is finally ours, and it starts super well defended. Right now, all we have to worry about is watching if Keta Kadrin comes down and hits Eastern Solanya. And I guess I don't really want to say we have to worry about what's going on in Openhammer. Because I think, actually...
What? Yes, my sire.
We will fight this battle with Hera. If it's still that. Nope. We will fight this battle with Hera, and then that is where we will call it. So finally, we will have taken Essen, knocked out, some more of the Empire's power, and now I'm not as worried about starting another war in Solland against Balthazar Geld. So finally, after so many episodes, things are finally truly looking good. We're going to move these units to take out their Goblobber because
at once.
It's just going to be left behind. They should have left their Wolf Riders, but should be more than fine to take it out. Let's move our bats. Have them intercept. Wolf Riders.
Gunfire! Swiftly!
Let's see. If we can get this
We
off
are the
perfectly.
new order!
I don't think so. I think it'll just miss them. Unless they decide to double back.
All life must end!
Let's put in our forces.
We are immortal!
Hera in here against this Orc War boss. She should be more than all right. Nice little zombie something. And they're surrounded. Perfect. And at this point, my opponent or not my opponent, the AI has no chance.
Blood magic!
She should be fine in here. And we'll just fast forward it. So we'll end with a little bit more experience for Hera, a little bit more money possibly. Essen is taken, and everything's looking aces. So hopefully, next episode, we will probably end up having to move Vlad backwards and have him take out Ungrim. But then I will take Mannfred and Malsar and finish off Ostermark. Yeah.
Slay them!
So now no one owns
Who
it.
wishes the red?
Hera goes up yet another level. Need to get her to 6 so that she can get down her special line. We'll grab the Penumbral Pendulum. It'll be a good spell for her. And we'll grab the 2 scouting there. So now the way the Empire sits, we'll end up coming over here, hitting Nagenhof with Mannfred and Malsar. Not too worried in that regard. Then we'll probably have at least one of them, if not both, double back, and we'll knock on Kira Kadrin's door. At the same time, Isabella is going to be waging her war here in Ostland, or not in Ostland, in Solland. And we just need somebody to come over here and raid Kemperbad. We are losing money, but I believe we probably have a building somewhere. No, doesn't look like we have any buildings anywhere being built. But everything should be turning up here. Hopefully, pretty soon. We'll be generating more money again. We'll get Vlad, Blood Drinker, and perhaps, not yet. Her army, I don't think, is geared well enough for that. You know, Isabella's army pretty much rests on her, on Isabella doing good. But the von Carstein ring, getting a vampire would be helpful, and moving a character to Blightwater. As soon as we get access to the vampire crypts, which will be in another 10 turns, we'll end up probably taking, well, actually, the problem is they're gonna have such a, we'll figure that out in next episode, because obviously I would like to get somebody down to Blightwater. It is a long trek, but thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully, you know, you're happy to see the campaign finally turning up. If you do enjoy the content that I'm putting out on the channel, likes and comments are always helpful. Likes get the video more likely to be recommended to other people, and the more people coming to view, the better my content can be, and the better our conversations can be down in the comment section below. And if you enjoy the content that I put out on my channel, subscribing is the best way to show me that what I'm doing is truly appreciated by all of you. So, as always, thank you, and I have been Father of the Ever-Chosen.